This is another Airsoft Mike production.
Oh, welcome back to the channel, everybody. A huge thank you from the get-go from the wonderful people over there from ICS. Let's get it open, this bad boy. I've seen pictures. I've seen the thing on the official YouTube channel. It looks awesome. So, from what I can see, we got a spare mag. Would you look at that? And here we go. Oh, the all-new ICS BLE ICP. Loving what they've got going on here with the design on the box. Here we go. Oh, by the way, full model number, the ICP BLE 012 SB. Come on. As always, everything is just so neatly done with ICS. So once again, you've got their little card here with your QR code for the instruction manual and their socials. Nice. Right, the reveal. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, mate, this must be some sort of bespoke thing because I don't think this is based on anything. Look at that. That, my Airsoft friends, is gorgeous. I know I say that every time, but really this is gorgeous. I mean, come on. So what we got in the box? We have a thread adapter. Nice, that feels like it's made out of steel. We have that awesome looking mag. So good. That confirms it. They've sent me a spare one separately, but that's your mag. Loving how this is done. It's a sort of a nice matte black paint finish on that. Very nice. Nice gap there, so easy to fill the BBs. I'm just loving how this is. This is not standard looking. That's what I love about this particular model. It's not your boring old same thing, even though it is interchangeable with Tokyo Marui. Nice. And for the beast, oh no, wait, and I haven't said this in a minute. There's a very nice, cute little cleaning and unjamming rod. Right, here we go. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is exceptional. Oh, hold on. Come on. Oh, I've just noticed something. The rear sight looks awesome, and you're probably looking at it from the side and thinking, what? I'll show you momentarily, but first, can we just take this in? Not only do you have a nice textured extended mag piece right there, so it does actually take extra BBs because of this. It's not just for show, but people, come on, look at the grip. Oh, and that's not all regarding the mag. It also takes extra gas. But people, come on. Look at the grip. Another first for my collection. Look at the texture on this sort of rocky rock texture. I think this is another first for the collection. I absolutely love that. And then of course, at the rear, you've got more serrations there, so you get a really good grip on this. Oh. Now you can only but imagine during Airsoft gameplay, whether you have gloves or not, you're going to get a nice, good grip on this. I absolutely love this right here. Let me move on. And then we get to the slide. Again, some very nice deep serrations there. Excellent for racking. And let me show you something. Now, if I was to ask you what does this remind you of, just look at the shape of the back of the slide. You'll then begin to realise what else is compatible with this bad boy, but we will come back to that later when we take a closer look at the magazine. But for now, as we're here, would you look at the sights? This is what I was getting excited about. You've got a 3-dot system here. Well, technically one of them's a dot right there in the centre. If I had this at a different angle, you would be forgiven for thinking that dot in the centre was the front dot. No, it's not the front dot or the front sight. All three are at the rear. Loving how we've got 2 horizontal ones there. And that's not just it. Although it's out of focus, you've got your front dot there, but no, that's not what I was going to say. Wait for it. This is exactly why I think these are the coolest set of sights I've seen in a long while on a sidearm. Come on. Hello.
Damn. Nice.
Look at those bad boys glow. And it's not even completely dark in there. All I've done is lower the light. Come on. You're going to have an advantage during gameplay, especially in CQB. I love that. I likes that a lot. As we continue, zoom back into the slide. Take a look at the top. Can you see how flat it is? And there's 2 holes. Nice. Although I will add, I'm not going to use this for the accuracy test. I just wanted to show you it is ready for your optics. Nice. Where did that go? Anyway, move back into the slide and you can see why it's called the ICP. And what I love about these markings, it's deeply etched into this metal slide. So it will never fade. There's no ink involved. Here, look at it at this angle. You will appreciate more how deeply engraved those markings are. Decent. And keeping it at this angle, you can appreciate how deep the serrations are, and an added little extra bonus for when it comes to racking during gameplay. Look at this. There's a big old piece right there that makes it even easier to rack that slide. And of course, that's on both sides. Oh man, I love these sights. Can we just quickly lower the lights again? I just love how they look.
Groovy.
Come on. Right, so back to this side. As per usual. I said as per usual, but no. Have you figured out yet what this whole blocky, squarey design reminds you of? And at the back when I showed you earlier? Yeah, but then look down here. That moves away from that to this. Now, what does that remind you of? Which you wouldn't normally find on a blocky type design. Haha! But anyway, yeah, that's your slide catch and release and your takedown system. Yeah, nice. But look next to it. You see that extra serrated piece right there? That, my friends, unlike the other thing I was alluding to, it's not a thumb safety, it's a thumb rest. But if you're like me, you would probably prefer to use the traditional place right there. Nice. Now, as we move along, let's get back to the slide. Come on, look. How gorgeous does that look? Loving the cutouts there. It's not your usual sort of rectangular cutout. Sort of a nice triangular thing there. And then, of course, on the top, as you can see, you've got more cutouts, which really, when it gets down to it, it all makes for a very light slide. So that will help towards gas efficiency, that will help towards the weight being lighter, that will help towards the cycling of said slide. Now I will say this, when I first took this bad boy out of the box, the first thing I thought when it didn't have the mag in is, oh my gosh, this is featherweight, this is too light, I don't like it. And then I put the mag in and I changed my mind. It balances out nicely. Now here, have a quick look at the top of the slide. Loving the cutout. Loving even more that it also says ICP. Can you see it? Again, it's etched down into it, not printed. Oh, that front sight. Should I do it for the front sight? Go on then.
Groovy.
Hey, we're at the front, so come on. Very nice handy lower rail down there. You can also see what that trigger guard looks like. Very substantial and tactical looking. And if you can look carefully there, you can see it's also got some texture on the front. Nice. Now, as we're here in this area, you have your trigger. Now, it's going to remind you of something again. Watch this. Apart from that very nice and handy red indicator showing you it has been cocked, it's got that extra little centerpiece in the center of the trigger, that safety feature that you normally get on this bad boy. Now I bet you can't guess what my favourite thing about this piece is. No? You can't think? Can you guess? No? Okay, let me show you. There, look. You can flip this bad boy to full auto mode by a flick of a switch. Come on. Yes, sir. Now, if you look down there, instead of me trying to explain it, let me just show you. You see this metal piece right there? That is being held in that position. All you've got to do is pull back on this piece right there. Watch. See that? It's now full auto. Come on. To get it back to semi, you just push it back. Bob's your uncle. Mate, how futuristic does that look? Come on. Now, let me just quickly take you back to this mag, full metal mag. What I love about it is, as I said earlier, it takes extra BBs because of that extension at the bottom. So normally it would be 25, but in this bad boy, it takes 30. Loving the markings. Now, another thing I love about the mag, and this goes hand in hand with my whole series of airsoft in movies and TV shows and everything, you don't see the gas valve on the base. It's covered up. And to get in said base so that you can fill it up with green gas, you simply see that little button there? Pull it down, and then you can slide the base like that. And look, there's your gas valve. And look, nice little ICS logo hidden down there on the base. And ooh, would you look at the ripple effect of that grip? I'm telling you, I'm in love with that grip. Now, I am sure by now there are plenty haters, no, I shouldn't say haters, plenty observers who are saying, oh, look at that, he's very biased. No, I'm not. I'll get to the bits and bobs that I don't like momentarily. But for now, let's have a look at the other side. I believe I said the other side. There you go, nothing much different to see on this side other than to say you can have your mag release swapped around for you lefties. Nice. And again, you've got that red indicator right there, which is very handy, and you've got some markings by ICS there. Overall, this thing is gorgeous. Now, I've got a little negative here, something that I wish it had, I wish it didn't have, and what it has got. Okay, so can you see it?
Barely.
You can tell what I'm going to say, can't you? Well, some of you. Should I shed a bit more light on it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it at that angle. There you go. Can you see it? Because this baby doesn't dip when you pull the slide back, it stays rock solid right there. The paint on the top of this barrel right here, the barrel system, is starting to show signs of wear. I can see it. But the thing is, some will say, that's cool, that's normal, okay. Others will say, nah, don't like that. But I must say, others will say, because the slide system doesn't dip, could be just that bit more accurate.
Nope.
Who knows? Please, drop your comments below. I don't get enough comments. Come on, comment positively or negatively. Now, we're looking at the front. As you can see, we've got a threaded outer barrel, which is good. The only thing is, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? For people like me, with my little dabble in the movie industry, that's like watching an episode of The Rookie. You got this beautiful inner barrel staring you in the face, so you know this bad boy is airsoft. Now, another cool feature on this ICS BLE ICP, yeah, you know me. Anyway, the magwell right there is detachable, hence the seam that you can see right there. Why is it detachable? Because if you wanted to run a G19 style mag during airsoft gameplay, you will need to remove that magwell and it will fit in there perfectly. And here you can see the length difference between the two, G19 style mag, the ICS BLE ICP mag. Huge difference with that big old mag base. And on the magwell itself, little Allen key will whip that right off. Nice. Right, I'm ready to do the accuracy test and the chrono test, but just before I do that, This bad boy has a TDC hop-up chamber. So what that means to those of you that don't know anything about hop-up and airsoft and all of that, it's not your usual little wheel that you have to turn to adjust the hop-up. It's got the TDC system. Let me quickly show you. And there it is. Look, see that screw head right there? You just need a flathead screwdriver to adjust your hop up or down. Nice. And there's your lower frame. Oh, and another good thing about this ICP, you know on other platforms you normally have to hold the slide back to a certain point so you can take it down and take the slide off. Not with this bad boy, you literally pull it all the way back and then you can do your thing. Right, let's do this. Right, it's ICS, so I'm expecting anything around the 280 to 300. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay, bit of a dip at the end, but we're probably looking at a comfortable average of around 300 FPS. Right, gonna do the accuracy test, and it's almost unfair because look at what it's up against. My previous one was amazing with the accuracy test, but that did have an RMR type sight on it. I'm not gonna put a sight on this bad boy, I'm gonna use the sights that it comes with. So here we go, accuracy test for the BLE ICP from ICS.
I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it.
Ooh, I'm impressed. Look at those. On my first attempt, I was just getting a feel for this ICP. As you can see, they're pretty much flanking that red dot. Then as we move along, come on, me and the BLE from ICS, the ICP, was beginning to become one, as you can see right there. And look, I even got a...
Perfect.
Yes, sir. And then right here, fantastic groupings yet again. This one's just on the edge. I'm taking it. If you look, zoom in. If you look very carefully, you can see it slightly tore into the red section right there. Look. You can't see that? Mate, I'm taking it. I'm calling that a... Yeah, half a perfect. But the groupings, amazing. Right, so I know that you know that I know this bad boy does full auto. So I've put 8 down the chrono, 12 on the target system. That makes 20. That means there's 10 more left because it's a 30 BB mag. I'm just going to empty the final 10 semi. Then I'm going to fill it up with BBs. Not more gas, just more BBs. And let rip on full auto. Oh, she's got a kick. Beautiful lock back. Nice. Right. Let me fill it up with BBs and I'll be right back. Right. I've put 30 more BBs in the mag. I've switched it to fun mode. Let's do this and then get out of here. We're out of gas and we're out of BBs. And those of you who are familiar with the gas blowback platform, you know that when you go full auto, the mag gets really cold and the performance starts to drop. Hence, no lockback. However, if I had emptied that mag doing just singles, you would definitely get a lockback. And again, let me tell you, it all depends once again on your environment, how cold it is, how warm it is, not just the mag itself, where you are, where you're using it. You will get varied results. But for me, I would say you're pretty much going to get at least 60 BBs out of this thing before you have to fill it up with gas again. And remember, like I said before, when you're using full auto, performance starts to drop a little, okay? And much more gas usage, I think. But anyway, this is the all-new ICS BLE ICP. And another cool feature about this bad boy is that the mags are interchangeable with Tokyo Marui, G17s, G18s, and the G19 if you whip off that mag well. Come on. What a joy it was unboxing and demonstrating this. My only gripe is that already there's marks on the top of the barrel there because of, you know, the slide going back and forth. Other than that, I likes it. I likes it a lot. Oh, but yeah, there's something else. When you don't have an RMR on there, I don't like how it looks, all flat and two gaping holes there. Maybe they can bring something out that you can just put on there to make it look aesthetically nicer. Other than that, come on, gorgeous. Actually, let me keep it calm, because it's calm, yeah, innit? So, yeah, ICS, thanks again for sending this out to me. Very nice. More info in the video description. Oh, wait, let me do this again.